Williams driver George Russell has labeled his crash behind the safety car at the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix as a schoolboy error after throwing away a potential first points finish in the Formula 1. Running in 10th position at Imola, Russell was working hard to keep heat in his tires following Max Verstappen's rear right tire blowout. Russell, however, lost the rear end under acceleration and the descent towards Acque Minerali, crashing his car into a wall and squandering a chance at securing the first points of his career. After emerging from the FW43, a frustrated Russell sat down against the wall and could be seen beating the ground in anger at his mistake. It was a scene reminiscent of Mika Hakkinen crying at the side of the track at Monza after making a similar basic error while leading the 1999 Italian Grand Prix. It was almost disbelief, in all honesty. It was such an amateur mistake that I almost just could not believe what just happened. It was just pure frustration and annoyance at the error I just made. I've been through difficult times in my career before. With a mistake like this, it is very strange because it's such a schoolboy error. Points at Imola would have been the first for Williams since Robert Kubica's drive at the German Grand Prix in 2019. While chances are receding by the week for Williams to avoid the first ever scoreless season, Russell praised the team for the job it did to get him in a position to fight for a point. It's probably the biggest mistake I've ever made in my career, and I'm kicking myself even more because previously in the Junior Series, if I were to make a mistake and let's say lose a race or lose a victory, you know that you could go to the next one and you know you're in that position again, added Russell. I think the team did an amazing job this weekend. There are a lot of things to take away that were positive to be in that position, and equally we weren't leaving absolutely anything on the table. Unfortunately, that's the reason that got us there in the first place, but equally the reason why it ended how it did. Sebastian Vettel ruined Ferrari's very bad stop during the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix that costed the four-time Formula 1 champion a rare point finish this season. Vettel was running 4th at Imola after opting for a long opening stint on the medium compound tires before finally switching to a set of hards after 39 laps. A normal stop would have pitched Vettel into the fight for the minor points, but the change took 30 seconds and relegated him towards the back of the pack. Vettel eventually finished 12th and has now just scored 2 points from his last 7 races, leaving him languishing in the 14th of the driver's standing. I realized that it was a very bad stop and it would probably cost us our race, the Aston Martin bound driver said. But you're still in the race, so you never know what's happening after. Vettel and Ferrari team principal Mattia Binotto agreed if it had been a routine change of tire, he would be rejoined ahead of McLaren of Lando Norris in 10th rather than 14th. The British driver finished 8th. I was staying out long on the mediums, the 30-year-old continued. I was asking how many positions we are going to lose by staying out. We were obviously fighting with Norris. And I think I would have been ahead of Norris, who was 10th at the time, and then I don't know from there. Probably we would have stayed out. There was no point for us to pit under the safety car in the end because I was anyway staying on a fresh set of hards. Did you like this video? Let us know in the comments below and don't forget to subscribe to this channel.